How are you tonight? It is time for my fun time, which is when I get to come create with you guys. And this is the one we're doing. It is another fun fall one. So let me see if I can find you on here so that I can see. And there I am. So please say hello. Let me know what you're up to. And there's Karen and Cindy. Just got through chatting with them, or with Karen anyway. So, oh, you guys are gonna have to lean over because you have to see this other Halloween one behind me. Let me scoot over for just a little bit. Can you see that one? We're gonna do that one back there soon. It is so cute and so much fun. So how cute is that one with the big old moon? So I got a little time delay going on here because I'm like just now seeing that. So, well, hi Pat, you're working? Well, thanks for hopping on, hanging out with me a minute. And there's Dana. Okay, this is another fun little door hanger. So, you guys keep this in mind. Dana, I'm thinking of you for sure because you girls know how to have fun. And I know you love this. It is so much fun. So I'm going to be doing some virtual parties. So be thinking about that. If this is something that interests you, we can do like this one or the pumpkin one. I've got 2 or 3 different ones. So, not just Dana, but everybody. Be thinking about that because we need some fun. We have so much that's so serious right now. So I'm just going to cut this transfer apart and talk to you about virtual parties. So I've only done that a few times, and it's kind of how they go is it can be anybody anywhere. I can send you, or you can do front door pickup for the supplies, and then I just go live like here, but just for you guys, and we'll create together. And there's probably prizes involved. And if you put a party together, there's probably more stuff involved. So, think about it, ladies. So, our cute door tags, the ones that Chalk makes. So, these already come painted white if you haven't seen them. This one I did a little black on the back. And I was thinking about using that side, but now I'm going to use the white side again. So, that's just added a little pink. So, let's see, there's Alicia and Kristen. How are you, ma'am? How's your kitchen going? It's looking lovely the last time I saw it. And hi, Linda. And hi, Coach. So, super cute little door hanger, you guys. Fast and easy. And hey, Terry and Kay, how are y'all tonight? So, if you guys think anybody else would like to watch this, please don't hesitate to share it because I'd love that very much. Okay, so this little guy is too much fun. So I have cut out a little wood shape like him, and I painted it black because everything that is green on here, the words, his eyes, and all that, that will stay black because that's not going to take any color. So we're going to use non-traditional colors. I love this citrus splash. So we're going to do his face because to me, he looks a lot more like an alien than anything. And I just keep seeing alien. We grew up going aliens, not, I don't know, creeps or whatever. So he's going to be my season's alien, really. But I think it's going to be super cute. And then we're going to attach it to the door tag. So I'm just going to turn it around like that. Do like that. And then we're going to do some bats, however many bats we want to do. And I'm thinking, I've got black out for bats, but you guys, that's really very traditional too. So I don't know. Some of our bats may have to be orange. And then I have the cutest bow ever. Look at all the fun stuff on that. So that's going to go to the top of our door hanger. So, don't forget you can get a little kit of this too. So, or you can do like a little virtual thing. Yeah, Pat, E.T., that's what I'm thinking about too. E.T. in Area 51. Creepy. Creepy. This is fun creepy though. Okay, so our door tag comes like this. This one's already like that. You don't even have to paint it if you don't want. And then I just took my brush and it's just got some black paint on it where I did the back side. And just did some edging on it just to run around it just like that. Just kind of rubbed it. Did the same thing here. I just like to rough that up a little bit so it's just totally flat. Totally flat. I just leave my brush flat and just let that rub off on there. And that gives a nice little edging without too much. So this still has, just kind of dirties it up. We don't want it to be too neat, you know. I don't like that crisp look. I like this little bit of messy. Now this one, I got a little carried away with the messy. So it's going to be the back. But, okay, there's our little tag. So we're just going to set that over. And these totally come just like this, which I love that Chalk now has such good stuff like that. So you don't even have to worry about where you're going to get your wood piece. Now this little piece, I cut out. And I'm going to totally include those in some kits. So I think they will be fun. Okay, so our little season's creepings. Oh, let me grab my little towel over here because this is new. I just took it out of the package. As a matter of fact, it just came today. Not only did I just take it out of the package, and I was like, oh, that'll go so good with my fall and Halloween week. So, super sticky except where the silk screens are. So you guys, all this great detail is there because you can see the silk screens. And so I don't have to do all that. I can just have fun. So I'm just going to press that on here because this is going to be a little bit sticky new, but we want it to be sticky because then it's going to be sticky longer. And that's a good thing. So since there's so much of it to do, we're going to just press it on here. This is going to be a very, very fast, but so cute. Oh, and my little alien guy here, I'll show you this one because I've got two. It's just a piece of wood that we cut out. And like I said, I'm going to do some kits with this, so totally holler, hey, if you want a kit. I just painted it black. That's all it is. It's just painted black. I like to use chalk paint a lot just because I like that look. And so let's see. I usually hold this up to kind of line it up. Now, you guys, I'm totally going out on a limb here because I have not done this one. I am hoping it fits. I seriously cut this out about 5 o'clock today. And because I was like, oh, that transfer came. My husband brought it down to me here about 4 o'clock. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do that tonight. Okay, so I've got it on here. And this one pretty much just fits. So you want to always press out. There's a lot of silk screen here. So anything that you can see the black through now, that is all silk screen. And that's where our color is going to go. So if anywhere that you see green is going to be left black. Does that make sense? Kind of like backwards, but sometimes I have to think about that on what colors I want. So this will be black. The lettering will be black because it's just going to show my painted wood through. So, okay. I think it's all pressed on. And usually, but I forgot, I usually put a little bit of wax on the surface. And that just keeps my transfer from sticking too tightly. But we're going to think this is going to be just perfect. So we'll see. Hey, Carol, how are you tonight? Okay. Where is my bright green? This is actually called Citrus Splash, and I think he will make a great little alien. Now, as you know, a lot of our paste is a different consistency. This is one that's always pretty thick, but it works just fine. Some are thinner, they work just fine. This one, and I like to tell you that because a lot of times we'll open one up or somebody else will open one up and they'll go, oh my gosh, it's hard. I'm like, no, it's not hard. It's just a different consistency. So this one is actually almost kind of like a gel. but I like it. And so I'm gonna just put kind of a clump on here, and which is so neat about this, because you can totally be all messy, but you can be slow. So I'm gonna, this has got a large screen, so I'm gonna try to kind of go from the center and work my way out. And the reason I say that about a large screen, because it can kind of get air bubbles, because that's just a silk screen, just like I say, very similar to screen printers. So I kind of start at the center and kind of work my way out, and that hopefully will keep it from, and I've got like 3 tons too much paste here. But it's fun. So if you kind of work on a large open screen like that, if you kind of work your way out, most of the time it won't get an air bubble. Now I'm not gonna say all the time, because you guys know I have totally had some screw ups here. So we're just gonna say this is gonna be perfect, I'm sure. No, it's all fun. The thing about chalk is it totally is washable, and actually after it's dry, it's even sandable. So to a degree, of course. Okay, so I don't want to dilly-dally here. I want this to come off quickly, because I don't want it to dry until I take this silk screen off. So you want to normally just hold this down and pull it straight across one way or the other, but I'm kind of running out of space here, so I'm kind of getting my fingers in the paste, because I'm trying not to touch it. Oh, but he's cute. Oh my goodness. And I kind of messed his little stuff up right there, the paste. But he's so cute, and I like that rustic look anyway. Look how cute. So it gives you all that great detail and not a ton of work. Just fun. Just fun, fun, fun. Yeah, oh Carol, I'm waiting for fall too. Good. I'm doing good. Just ready for a little fall as well. So, isn't he cute though? Oh my goodness. You guys, you know I always say that, but I can't help it. I love this stuff. It is just fun. So, okay, I'm going to put this lid back on, and it just takes such a little bit. But I like that color. It's kind of, like I say, it's not really a Halloween, necessarily a Halloween color, but I think it's a fun color. Fun is what I am going for. Okay, so let me turn this around. Okay, so we're going to put him somewhere here in the middle. Him. I will probably have him named before the night's over. So, and it also, the same transfer comes with these 2 different size bats. So we can totally put, you know, my first instinct is to put them right here, but I may bring him down a little bit. We may put one that kind of goes off the edge. And you can totally add other transfers, like if you want to add another transfer and you have other ones, you can mix and match transfers. This one I wanted just to keep all one, so that you could see that you could do with just one transfer, because so many of them are, I'm making sure my bow has a spot. My bow has to have a spot. And I want to make sure it has a spot before I put my little bats on. So I think we need 3 bats. So I'm gonna move Mr. Creepings here down a tad, and then maybe some black shimmery bats at the top. And hey, Anna the banana. Oh, Coach, you would love this. It is nothing but fun. Hey, Ann, how are you? So, okay, super cute. Let's see. Let me move the bow out of the way, because I know I just needed to kind of see how far down. So I think that bow has got a lot of orange and greens and blacks. So I'm thinking, so this black is our new shimmer color, and it is super, super cute. So we're just gonna give it a little stir. And you can tell it's a huge difference in the consistency. Like I was saying, they're all different consistencies. This black is much, much smoother. Oops, I wasn't ready yet. You kind of need to peel these little things off the back, because if you don't, you can't really do that with that. So let's see. I think this one little bat, since I've got a lot of orange at the top, I'm going to put my black bats up here. Do one there. And get batty, huh, Anna? Short trip, I know. Very short trip. So let's do a couple black bats up here. And then we can always move this around. That's why I love about doing the wood cutouts, besides it gives a little dimension, is that you can move them around and put it where you want. So I'm just gonna do some bats. Let's see. I don't want them to be like too perfect. They make it so easy to make them perfect. Okay, I gotta press that down again because you guys, I get goofing around sometimes and I gotta make sure that's pressed down. Good, very good point there. Okay, so let's do the little shimmer up here with this black. And you can totally, if you're gonna do the same color, you can totally move this over and just do another one of the same color with the same size and you wouldn't have to rinse it out. But I'm thinking about doing an orange bat on here. I don't know why, I haven't decided for sure, but if I do, I'll have to wash one of these out, which is not a big deal. You just rinse the paste out of it. So before it dries, always peel that off. But look how cute, you guys. That's the cutest little bat you ever seen, ever. Ever. The cutest little bat. Glitter bats, that's right. Not everybody can have glitter bats, but I am loving this black shimmer. It is just so much fun. I did it on that other one the other day, and there's a little bit of shimmer in my bow. But guys, that's so fast, isn't it? Oh my goodness. You can put as many bats on here as you want. It comes, that transfer comes with these two different sizes. That is so stinking cute. So I'm gonna just put those over there. I'm gonna rinse them out really quickly. I'm gonna bring them back over here and show you how fast you can wash them out though. Let me put this lid back on. But even just like that, that is super cute, I tell you. Let me hold this up and show you, and then I'll show you how to rinse it off real quick. So this is not quite dry. It's still a little bit cool, so I'm gonna kind of try to hold it from the edges. But this way you can see where we're at so far. Look at the detail in those bats. You guys, oh, it's just so easy, but it's so cute, so fun. It just makes me happy. But isn't that the cutest? I tell you. Oh my goodness. So let me set this over here just a little bit. But that little bit of shimmer, I keep calling it glitter or something, but it's actually a shimmer paste. So it has just a little bit of color to it. So my bats are over here, and I'm just gonna rinse them off. I've just got some water over here, and I don't want to bring it over here because I don't want it to make my table any messier. I'm messy enough without help. So let me grab both of these. So I just got some water and just a sponge over here, or what they call our board eraser, and it just wipes them off. And then they dry super quick. So I just take a clean towel, and all you want to do is just make sure that that's out of the silk screen, and it really does come out of there just pretty easily. And I would, after I finish these later tonight, I would take them to the back and wash them and let them dry upside down. This is just a quick clean for these little bats because I want to potentially use them again. But they dry really quick in the silk screen. As soon as they start drying again, they get sticky again. As soon as they hit the water, they're not sticky. So that way you can wash them. But if you touch them in the silk screen area, you can move them around easier. This part is super sticky, I mean, which is why they work so well. And they press down, and then the paste is thick, and you don't have all that bleed under mess. You get nice crisp lines, which is wonderful. So, whoops, there we go. Too much wine. What are you talking about, Anna? Put orange, oh, well, let's see what she says. Put the orange one in the middle of the two black ones. But then you have to think about this. This is potentially important stuff. Then that orange bow is up there, girl. Now, what do you think? Should we still put that orange up there? I'm thinking just one down there. Or maybe two. I don't like even numbers. I always like odd numbers. So I might put, I don't know which one. Ah, I know. Let's do this. I have method to this madness. Okay, so instead of this being right in the center, we might scoot it down. And since it's a wood piece by itself, it could totally be off the edge. You know, if you want your to have a little more dimension. So we may do like an orange bat or two. Maybe one more black one. I should have done one more black one because I think that now that I'm going to scoot this off the edge, I think we're going to make it a little more batty on here. What do y'all think? So, let's see. We don't want all of our orange to be at the bottom. I think this one needs to be orange. Maybe. So we're going to do 5. So we'll do another black one right here. And that one can just kind of be right underneath there. And we might could slip one orange one. I don't know. We might put it over here. Let's see, black, orange. I don't know. I'm really kind of leaning toward all black bats now. Don't y'all hate when I can't make up my mind? I'm glad, Carol. I'm glad I have a good time. I hope you do. I'm glad that you think that. Okay, this one is gonna go right here. That I'm sure of. This one, we're gonna do all black. We're just gonna put bats on here. We're just gonna be bat crazy. There's more to that sentence, but I'm not gonna say it. Okay, this one we're gonna kind of run off the edge a little bit, and we're gonna put our little creeper over a little bit. And then we might do one more up here. I don't know. We might do one more down there. That's it. That's what we can do. I wonder if people drive by here and go, why is she in there talking to herself? Because you can see straight in the shop down here. Also a little twist, Mr. Yeah, you have orange in the bow, so black bats are good. Okay, awesome, you guys. Y'all are great. Okay, we're gonna do all black. I think that's gonna be perfect because I think the orange down here would be all wonky now. I'm loving just moving Mr. Creepy around where I want him. Okay, so let's move him over. And we're gonna do, whoops, press them down. Don't forget that. That's why you have all that wonderful little sticky back. And we're gonna do this one just off the edge a little bit. Because I like to run stuff off the edge a little bit where it just doesn't look quite so perfect. It just looks fun perfect. Like you meant it to be perfect. So you can totally mess up and say, I meant it to be just like that. Okay, I'm just going to lay that one right there. We're going to go ahead and do this other one right quick. And then we're going to do one more little one down here toward the bottom and put Mr. Creepy back on. And you guys, these little bats are just so stinking adorable. Oh my goodness. And this, I don't know, when I hold it up, can you see the shimmer? Because that shimmer is just like my friend. I love it. Ooh, so I didn't press it down super tight right there, and you can see a little bit of a smudge. But life is not perfect. But I'm going to show you how to fix that smudge. If I'm fast enough, you can see how to fix the smudge. Okay, so if you get a little smudge, I just have a little flat brush and I wet it. And all I'm going to do is just push that back right up. But you want to wipe your brush off because you don't want to transfer your color. This is the same thing that we do when we paint. You just remove that with just a little bit of water. Ta-da! He's all perfect again. Okay, we need one more bat because we cannot live with 4 bats on here. That is just all in all wrong. So let's do, that's a big one. So we're going to do one more little one down here. And he's going to just be hanging out right on that corner. Right there on that little corner. Let me see if I can get him pressed down. All right, quick. And you guys, it just takes such a little bit of paste that you can do so much fun stuff. Do it with your family, your friends, or by yourself. However, oh, and if you guys, if anybody's near Northwest Arkansas, I'm going to be up there for Vintage Market Days of October, I think it's like 8th to 9th, something like that, whatever that weekend is. And then the very next weekend, I'll be over at the Fayetteville Fairgrounds for Fall Festival. Fall, woohoo! My little Emerson says that all the time. He says, woohoo! Okay. All right, that's looking pretty darn cute, you guys. Hey, Kathy. What did you say? After today's experiment, not what I expected. That sounds good. What did I miss, girl? I don't know what that means. Okay. So here's our little bats. Look at those. Can you see the little shimmer? I don't know if you can see that on, I started to say on TV, on the live on Facebook. And the shimmer doesn't dry as fast as the other paste, so usually I dry that, so I'm going to try to be careful. It's hard to give directions this way. I know. I'm like seeing a delayed too, Anna. So, but it's still fun. I so love that y'all hang out with me. So fun. Oh, not perfect. Yeah. I got you, Kathy. My Monday was a little crazy too. I was just telling earlier about that. And then a while ago, as I was getting ready, I walked around the table and a freaking mouse ran through the shop, and I literally screamed with no one else here. And is a little bitty mouse, but it didn't matter because he still scared the crap out of me. Okay, there's our little Seasons Creepings. I'm not going to glue this down, you guys, because that paste needs to dry. And then sometimes I may kind of overlap, so some of those bats may go underneath there a little bit. But that's kind of how I'm thinking right now. And then this cute little bow, thanks to my friend Kathy, who's on here, told me where to find all the cute bows on earth. Up at A to Z in Alma, by the way, is where I find all the cute bows on earth. And so it's gonna go right up here. That's so, my little creeper alien there is pretty darn cute, you guys. Let me get some wire and go ahead and put the wire on the top while that's drying. And then, you know, sometimes you can also, you don't have to always glue that down. I usually use E6000, but you can also, that pumpkin that's up behind me on the moon that I was talking about, I'm going to Velcro that on so that when it's shipped, because we have an Etsy shop, so when it's shipped, it will be easier to ship and won't take such a bigger box, which will make shipping less on my customers. So you can also Velcro. Okay, let me move Mr. Creepers here just a little bit, and I'm gonna see if I can do this without messing up my bats. So if you guys have seen me do this, you know I just stick these two through here. Let me get them a little more even, and just make a little loop at the top. Got some trucks cruising through town. Okay, and so however big you want your loop up there, I think that's a pretty good size loop. It's kind of interesting because try not to touch those little bats. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna hold it up just like this, and then I'm just gonna bring those through there. And I love all these little curly things that we do with it. So to me, that's more fun than just jute on there. So I don't know. I don't know why. I just like it. So, and you guys have heard me say many times, if you like it, just do it. It don't matter. Just enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, one more string through here. One more twist through there. Don't forget, if you guys want to do like a virtual party, let me know, and I can totally come live with your group. And I'm probably going to do some virtual parties since my events are a little bit fewer and far between than they normally are. Normally I'm gone a lot. So I may be doing some more virtual parties. So think about that. If you want to hang out with your friends virtually, we'll do it on Zoom where you can see everybody and everybody can see you. Or we can do it just like that, and you can just see me. Your choice. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Just like Bob Ross. It's your life. It's your happy. You can do what you want. I think Bob Ross might have enjoyed some, I don't know, wine or something. He was so happy. Okay, there's that. We better quit talking about Bob Ross because he's my hero. Okay, let me smash this down. At some point, I probably need to put my glasses back on. And I just twist these however I want. I just think they're fun. I like the look of the wire, and I just think they're fun. Okay, so the other night I touched this, and it wasn't dry, but I got lucky tonight. See, it's dry. Okay, so we can probably finish this up. I'm trying to see the comments. Every so often, I can't see comments, and then I can see comments. So right now, if you're asking me or saying anything, I can't see comments. So let's see. Yeah, it just has its own little thing going on. Facebook has a sense of humor, I do believe, or people running Facebook. Okay, so our little creeper is going to go down here. And after I spray this, that will get even a little bit brighter. That's one thing. I always spray it with a clear matte sealer, and that gives it where it's weatherproof, waterproof and stuff, because this is water soluble. But look at this, where I totally touched it with my fingers. I totally love that. It just gave it a little more misshapen there, didn't it? So he's going to go down there, somewhere like that. And I may look at it, I may end up putting a little more black into it, like up in here, but I don't know. So let's see what our bow looks like, though, because the bow's going to be cute on there. The bow's going to make us happy. So, oops, let me move him off again, because I know those bottom little baps are not dry yet. So we can put our bow wherever we want. It can go down, it can go up, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to put it right here for now. And twist it on. I just use pipe cleaner for my bows, because then I can twist it on wherever I want it. You turn it around where I can kind of make it look. But this is the cutest little spiders and all kinds of good stuff in here. And I think it's going to make Mr. Creeper look super cute, which is my goal always. Yeah, I like him. That is cute. And this is all good and dry, so I can handle it. Let's see if that's not quite dry. I got dirty hands, but I always have dirty hands when I'm having a good time. Okay, so you're going to get to see it, even though I'm not going to glue it on yet. So you can tell me what you think, because I think he's pretty darn cute, you guys. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now, how fast is that? So, whoops, he slipped down. I hope he didn't mess with I hope he didn't mess with my bats. Anyway, so you can see the completed product. Let me see if I can tilt that better. I'm not tilting it in a good direction. Let's see. There, maybe. Kind of there. Yeah. Okay. So he's all done. So you guys, thanks again for hanging out with me, because this is so much more fun when you're here. And I will probably be on tomorrow. Not probably, I will be. I'll be on tomorrow night. We're going to do something. One of these nights, we're going to do that really cute. I think you can see it over my head back there. A really cute Halloween with a great big moon. It's like a 20, I think it's a 18 or 20 inch round moon with a pumpkin. And that is all just one transfer. And oh my goodness, it has so much cute stuff on it. So we're going to do that one day this week. I don't know what day yet. And I'll show you how I painted the moon because it is super fun too. Just letting the colors mix and be messy and fun. Okay, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. If you are interested in a virtual party, pop me a message. If you want a kit like this just to do on your own, because you can totally do it just like I did it, send me a message for that. And there's a link up in the top for products. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It was fun. I'm gonna go home and have some dinner. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.